Hello, and welcome to this introductory course on logic. I am Michael Genezareth from Stanford University, and I'll be leading you through the material of the course. This first session is a high-level introduction to logic, but although it's a high-level introduction, you should not ignore it. It introduces the main concepts of logic, describes how they relate to each other, and in so doing provides a mental map for organizing the many details in the sessions to follow. Let's start with a definition. Logic can be defined as the study of information encoded in the form of logical sentences. This includes both simple sentences, for example, the statement that Sacramento is the capital of California, as well as more complex sentences, such as negations, which tell us what is not true, disjunctions, which express alternatives, if-then rules, existential sentences, which assert the existence of objects without explicitly naming them, universal sentences, which state conditions that are universally true, and so forth. We use logic in almost all of our personal and professional affairs. We use the language of logic when we state observations, when we write definitions, when we encode physical laws. And we use logical reasoning in deriving conclusions from these bits of information and in convincing others of their validity. As pervasive as logic is in human affairs, it's not limited to purely human use. Logic is increasingly being used at the interface between man and machine, especially in logic-enabled computer systems, where the users can view and edit logical sentences. Think, for example, about email readers that allow users to write rules to manage incoming mail messages, deleting some, moving others to various mailboxes, and so forth, based on properties of those messages. In the business world, there are e-commerce systems that allow companies to encode price rules based on the product, the customer, the date, and so forth. Moreover, logic is sometimes used not just by users in communicating with computer systems, but by software engineers in building those systems, using languages like Prolog, illustrated here, and a programming methodology known as logic programming.